Think about the times when you've gazed up at the starry sky, marveled at the grandeur of mountains, or admired the vastness of the oceans and the tranquility of forests. Everything, with every curve, every ray of light, and every drop of rain, feels like part of an incredible story. But what if I told you it's not just a random series of events? What if there's a profound design, full of meaning and significance, behind it all? Today, we'll journey to the very beginning, to the moment when everything we see was only a thought in the mind of the Creator. Prepare to hear about how God created the world. And this is not just an ancient story. It's a tale that changes our perspective on life and on ourselves. Imagine absolute emptiness, complete darkness, and then God speaks, "Let there be light," and light appears, not just a flash or a spark, but light that reveals the very essence of existence, separating light from darkness, and thus life begins. How significant is this for us? This light is a symbol of something greater. It's not merely a physical phenomenon. It represents God's power to bring order where there was once nothing. In that light, like the first spark, lies the beginning of everything that exists. On the second day, God creates the sky, separating the waters from the waters. This isn't just about dividing the clouds and oceans. It's about creating space for life, a space for breathing, for freedom. The sky above us becomes a symbol of God's presence, lofty and infinite. The waters represent more than just a physical element. They symbolize purification and renewal. And so, above the world, which is only starting to take shape, the sky appears a new realm where everything will breathe and grow. On the third day, God says, "Let the dry land appear," and from the waters emerge continents. But this is not merely rock and soil. God fills the earth with life, plants, trees, and fruits. These plants aren't just part of the natural world. They are miracles signifying God's care for life. Every tree, every flower, every blade of grass, they were all created with intention, with love for life. This is the foundation upon which millions of other beings will later thrive. Now, with the earth ready, God creates the heavenly lights. The sun, the moon, and the stars are not just sources of light. They are symbols of order and time. They will separate day from night, mark seasons, and count years. God didn't simply fill the heavens with light. He established order, giving each celestial body its place and role. Every star in the sky reminds us of the divine order that envelops the entire universe. On the fifth day, life takes to the waters in the sky. God creates the fish to fill the waters and the birds to fly above. These creatures are not just decorations of the world. They are its dynamics. In their movement, in their existence, there is the idea of endless renewal and abundance. Each species, each fish and bird, they embody God's grand vision. Life should be diverse, vibrant, and full. On the sixth day, God creates the animals that will inhabit the earth. But among all these creatures, a special being emerges. Man, the pinnacle of creation. And God says, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." This is a breathtaking truth. God doesn't just create man as another creature. He grants him a unique role, to be the steward of all that has been made, to be a part of the divine plan, to govern all the living creatures on the earth. Man is not just another animal. He is a creation endowed with reason, emotions, and free will. Man becomes a creator on a smaller scale, given dominion over the animals, plants, and the entire earth. But even more importantly, he is called to maintain the order and harmony that God has established in this world. God completes his creation and rests. This day isn't just about physical rest. It's about the completion of a work. Everything is in its rightful place. The inspiration that God poured into the creation of the world leads to harmony and fulfillment. The seventh day is a symbol of what it means to have a world and life that can be full and perfect, when we live in balance and take time for rest and reflection. Thus, in 6 days, God created the world. And while these events are described in the Bible as literal days, they hold deep symbolism. The story of creation is not just a fairy tale. It's a plan, a blueprint, that reflects our relationship with God and the world around us. God created the world with love, and that love is passed on to us. We are part of his creation, and our role is to care for what he has made, to maintain order and harmony, to bring light where there is darkness, and life where there is emptiness. So, the next time you gaze up at the stars, at the earth beneath your feet, or the vast horizons before you, remember, this is not just coincidence. It's God's creation, and we are his stewards.